John, you're in my seat.
Your seat? I don't see your name on it.
Okay, I always sit there, and plus I didn't see your name on it either. Well, aren't we clever? Look, John, it's my apartment, therefore I make the rules, and that's my seat.
Fine.
So, where are Mr. Simon and Caroline? They were supposed to be here 10 minutes ago.
Mr. Simon's mood swings probably delayed them. Oh well, it's his birthday party. I guess he'll be the only one who will miss out.
You just don't want to pay for his meal.
Hey, don't get mad at me. They're the ones who aren't showing up.
You know, that is very rude. They're going to hear about this. Caroline, where are you? Look, are you so incompetent that you can't keep a simple dinner date?
Charlotte, calm down. I'm at the hospital with Mr. Simon. He thought he was having a heart attack. I'm sorry we're a little late, but I thought this was more important.
Yes, indeed, and I'm so sorry I jumped to conclusions. Oh my gosh, do you need anything?
Well, Mr. Simon is stabilized now, and they're going to be releasing him soon. Would you be able to stop by his house a little later?
Yes, of course, we will most definitely do that. And please, tell Mr. Simon to get better. So, Mr. Simon just had a heart attack.
What? I didn't know a heart could attack someone.
Please be serious. Thankfully, it was a minor heart attack, but we should still go see him in a few hours when he gets out.
Well, it's a shame they didn't keep him longer. We might have gotten out of paying our rents this month. Hey, if you give him a heart attack every month, we could live in our apartments for free.
You can't just give somebody a heart attack, John. There are many complicated reasons for why they happen.
But fear is one of them, isn't it? If you just look at him in that outfit, you'd give him a heart attack just like that.
Very funny.
Ah, don't startle me like that. You're gonna give me another heart attack.
I told you, all you have to do is look at me.
You know, actually having this heart attack really gave me a new perspective on life. You guys really all mean so much to me.
Oh, that's so sweet. This is his prescribed heart medication. I'm leaving it here, Charlotte.
But where are you going?
Can you come sit for a little bit, can't you? It's been a long day. I just need to go home for a little bit and rest.
Thank goodness these people are finally getting out of my house.
Did they happen to prescribe you anything else while you were at the hospital, Mr. Simon?
Stop it, John. And we'd be happy to stay and take care of Mr. Simon for a little bit.
Speak for yourself. You know how bipolar he gets. I'm out of here too.
So, can I get you anything, Mr. Simon?
No, I don't think so. Why are you sitting down? You're supposed to be helping me. I'm thirsty. Get me a drink.
Okay.
Thanks, Charlotte. You're such a kind, caring person.
Oh, well, anything I can do to help, you know. You gave us quite a scare with your heart attack. It was bad.
Can you quit your babbling? I'm trying to get some sleep here.
You know what, Mr. Simon? This is why nobody wants to hang around you, because you always act like this. So, you know what? I'm going to leave and let you get all the rest you want.
Charlotte, what are you doing back so soon?
I just got so mad at Mr. Simon. Those mood swings. But I feel kind of bad now.
Why? Because you left a sick person to die alone, devoid of all human contact?
He's not that sick. But, I mean, now that I've had a little time to cool off, I should probably check on him. No answer. Alright, I'm gonna go over and just make sure he's okay.
Good idea.
Mr. Simon! Mr. Simon! Mr. Simon! Oh my gosh, are you okay? Where are pills? Oh man, okay. Hello? Okay, I need an ambulance at 12 Wahlberg Street immediately.
Charlotte, I just wanted to call and thank you. The doctor said that the pill you gave me saved my life.
Well, it was a life worth saving, Mr. Simon. The only downside is I didn't get out of paying my rent this month.
Oh, so you know how I've been dating Trisha recently? Well, she thinks that you guys should talk more often, so I gave her your phone number.
Okay, well, why is that?
Well, I guess a bunch of her friends recently stopped talking to her altogether, so she wanted someone else to chat with. I knew I was really scraping from the bottom of the barrel when I mentioned your name, but surprisingly she agreed with me.
Well, gee, thanks, John. I wonder why her friends all stopped talking to her. Wouldn't it be kind of funny if it was her right now?
It probably is. She said she'd call around 10:25, so that's what reminded me.
Hello?
Hi, it's Trisha. I'm sure John's been telling you so much about me. All good things, I hope.
Yes, of course. So, how are you doing?
All sorts of problems. I just got my credit card bill this morning.
Oh, yeah, bills. I know. I got my car repaired this week and I just got the bill.
Well, at least you don't have a luxury car like me. Those repairs can be so expensive.
Well, I had to have the transmission rebuilt, so it actually was pretty expensive.
That's nothing. I had to get my engine rebuilt and couldn't drive for 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah? Well, the nearest mechanic to Wahlberg is 30 miles away, and I had to walk.
Are you having a nice conversation?
Yeah, it's just great. She's a real peach. Hello?
Hi Charlotte, I just wanted to call and tell you your camera supplies are in the mail. And I got a new microwave.
Oh, well, thank goodness. It's so refreshing to hear your voice.
Really? Because if you want to talk some more, I have plenty of things to say.
Well, anything is better than talking to John's girlfriend. She always acts like her problems are worse than mine.
I knew someone like that once.
Trust me, this is worse. Well, now she has me doing it. It must be because she's calling so much.
I hate people who call too often. They're so annoying. Actually, irritating is a better word.
John really, really likes her. I have to pretend to be her friend. I feel bad about it, but she always belittles everything I'm stressed out about.
Well, don't worry, Charlotte. Whenever you want someone to talk to, I always have something to say.
I believe that, Will. And thanks. Now, tell me about your day. Trisha can't call if the line is busy.
No problem, Charlotte. Well, Tuesday. Wait, it must have been Monday, because that's when I always go on my walks. And early in the morning, because then on Tuesdays and Thursdays I go to lunch. And then on Fridays I came.
Hello?
Charlotte, you're not going to believe what happened to me.
Well, I'll bet it was worse than what happened to me.
Totally. I had this horrible date with some guy.
You mean John?
Oh, right. I forgot you knew him. Anyway, I had to put up with him for a whole hour.
Trisha, John is my neighbor. I have to put up with him every day.
No, but seriously, you wouldn't believe how annoying it was.
Trisha, you can't beat me on this. You might have bills that are more expensive than mine, or fights with your sister that are worse than mine, but you can't win when it comes to John.
Charlotte, has John ever told an embarrassing secret about you?
Yes, and it ended up on national TV.
But it couldn't have been as embarrassing as mine.
Look, John has ruined my parties, messed up my dates, stalled my school projects. He even almost bankrupted my business. He is responsible for almost every mishap in my life, and I don't want to discuss it.
So did you have a nice talk with Trisha?
You honestly sound like I had a good talk with Trisha.
You do sound a little bit angry. Look, Charlotte, if you don't get along with her, you don't have to talk with her anymore. That's okay.
No, I will, because she's your friend and you're my friend. For some reason.
Well, that's good. I'm relieved to hear it because I just told her she could move in with you.
So, did you guys hear that Nick's going to be starting a new news program down at the TV station?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to try out for anchor.
Me too. Are you, Charlotte? We're supposed to try out with partners. Would you like to be mine?
I don't know. I don't think so. I have so much going on with being mayor of Wahlberg and with my photo studio.
Well, you could always turn it down if you got the position, and it would be fun to just see what happens.
Well, I'm kind of good at that sort of thing, so I feel bad just getting it and then turning it down.
Well, if Charlotte's not going to do it, would you like to be my partner, Caroline?
Oh, John, I don't know.
Oh, come on. Who else are you going to get?
Well, I have a list of people, but I can't seem to find it.
Good. Then you can be my partner. See you later, Susie. Bye, Charlotte. Charlotte, I didn't think you were trying out.
Well, I gave it some thought, and I think I could fit in a few news programs throughout the week. I'm really excited. I want to be on the news.
Don't be so sure. I think I'm going to get the job.
Seriously, John. Charlotte is a shoo-in. The rest of us shouldn't even bother trying to. It's a shame you couldn't be my partner. Who are you doing it with?
Mr. Simon, he doesn't even want the job, but he agreed to do it because Nick wanted us to do it in partners.
All right, John, Caroline, are you ready?
Yes.
Charlotte, could you go into the waiting room with the other candidates? Now remember, guys, we're only going to be hiring one person right now, but I want to see how you interact with each other in case we decide to add more anchors in the future. Are you ready? Action.
Hello, and welcome to the Central Colorado News. John, say your lines.
No, you read your own lines. Oh, wait. Hi, I'm John Adams, your next anchorman. Our top story tonight is a cyclone in Taiwan.
That would be a cyclone in Taiwan.
You know, these words are too hard. Can I just read what I wrote?
Well, John, you really should try to.
Oh, good. Here, Caroline, you read this when I'm done with my part. My favorite TV show just released a new episode on Thursday. It was very good, and you should all... Wait, I lost my place. Oh, watch it.
John, I'm not going to read this.
Ha, now you have to.
All it says is, I'm Caroline, and I did not prepare a story because I'm stupid.
Well then, I guess you're not right for the job, like me.
Alright, I think it's time for the next candidates. Charlotte, Mr. Simon!
What the heck is all this? I don't want to read all this.
Oh, well, I can take some of your lines for you.
Well, now I practically have nothing.
Okay. All right. My name is Charlotte Ferris, and you're watching the Central Colorado News. Come in.
Hey Charlotte, so you want to watch the Central Colorado News?
What do you mean? I didn't hear back that I got the job yet. They haven't broadcasted it.
Didn't you hear? They picked someone from Chestnutdale who went right after us. He's on already.
You mean I didn't get the job? But how could that be? I was so prepared, so calm. You know when Mr. Simon flipped out at the end and turned over a table.
I still don't know how they skipped over me. This self-written news piece was genius.
Well, let's tune in and watch this guy and see how much better he is.
Hello, this is Fred Wilson, here to update you with the Central Colorado News. You might ask why I look so young. I put a bunch of ointment cream. It's supposed to make you look younger. Anyway, coming up, a cow escapes from a local farm. I do not know how that happens. The world's first traffic signal, and the worst audition ever.
You know, he's not that bad. Maybe he was the best person for the job.
Speak for yourself. I still think they should have picked me. Take a look at this great news story I was working on.
Scandal in Waldburg. Mayor Charlotte Ferris caught slashing tires. That's great, John.
You know, I'm going to see if they'll read it on the air right now. Hi, Charlotte. Bye, Charlotte.
Oh, wait, no, where are you going?
If you're going to be watching that annoying TV show, I don't want to be anywhere near you.
Well, that's ridiculous. You're annoying and I'm around you all the time.
Hello and welcome to the National Photography Talk Show. Will Chatter, our Denver correspondent, and Chandler Weston, our Boston correspondent, are on the program this evening to talk about changes in film prices.
Hi Matt, I work at a film manufacturing firm here in Boston, and we've had a dramatic drop in film sales over the past few years. Most people have switched over to digital cameras and smartphones to take pictures.
I work at Denver Photo Supply, and I've noticed the same thing in sales.
Wait just a second, Will. We'd like to hear what else Chandler has to say.
That's not strictly true, Will. You see, wait a minute. Can you let me say something quickly? Will?
We'll get to you in a minute.
Matt?
Will? Chandler?
Because then they say, oh no,
No, maybe John has a point. This is pretty annoying.
Hey, Charlotte, I forgot to mention yesterday, you owe me $257,000.
Why is that?
Friend taxes. You see, I charge 50 cents a day, and you're paid for a few years, so there's interest.
Well, okay. I charge $1 a day, compounding hourly, so you owe me over $514,000?
How about we just call it even and forget about it?
Hello?
Hello, Charlotte. We have a job opening for a regional correspondent at NPN, and I'd like to hire you.
Oh, wow, Matt, really? Me?
Of course. Your angry, profanity-laced comments whenever you call in for a debate always drive up ratings. And after some recent instances, we've decided to fire Will. So we need a new Denver correspondent.
Fire Will? Why?
Well, I don't know if you ever noticed this, Charlotte, but sometimes Will talks too much.
Really? Well, I feel bad about taking his job, though. Look, if I can teach him to talk less, will you please rehire him?
I suppose so. But Charlotte, are you sure you want to put yourself through such torture? That's quite a task.
Believe me, I know. Talk to you later. John, why don't you take a seat? Then you can eavesdrop more comfortably. Hello, Will. I'd like to talk to you about talking.
Talk about talking? I'd love to do that. You know, your phone sounds kind of muffled. Are you outside?
Wait a minute, Will. This is exactly what I want to talk to you about. You need to learn how to focus your conversations.
I remember learning about focus in high school writing class. We used to practice different essay structures, and then we used to...
No, wait a minute, Will. This is just what I mean. You need to cut out all the unnecessary details.
But all the details I included are necessary.
Just stop and focus for a moment. I want you to tell me a story with the fewest details possible.
Yesterday, I went to the store. I walked there. As I left my house, I checked my list, which was milk, eggs, bologna.
What am I doing? This is hopeless. I'm never going to get your job back. I'm sorry, Will. I gotta go.
Wait a minute. Get my job back? You mean at the National Photography Network?
Yeah. Matt said if I could train you to shorten your speeches, he'd give you your job back.
I appreciate the effort, Charlotte, but it's hopeless. I've always taught too much. I doubt if I can ever change.
Well, it's not like you need that job. You still have your position at Denver Photo Supply.
Yeah, but I love NPN. I like being able to talk about things I'm interested in with like-minded people.
Well, maybe it just wasn't the right fit. Keep your eyes open. Maybe you'll find something better.
Yeah, sure. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Well, bye, Charlotte.
Hello?
Guess what, Charlotte? I kept my eyes open and found a great new fun job.
Well, oh, that's great, Will.
I get to talk to people about things all day long.
Well, what job is it?
I'm gonna be a telemarketer.
I'm so happy I have a girlfriend now. Trisha is so wonderful.
Tommy, is there a reason you keep saying that every 5 minutes?
I'm just trying to rub in that I have a girlfriend and you don't.
John, I really don't want a girlfriend, and I haven't even met Trisha. How do I know she's real?
You've talked with her on the phone.
Okay, but I've never seen her in real life.
Well, hey, you should come to the double date that we're having with Caroline and her boyfriend on Saturday.
Caroline has a boyfriend? Well, I'm gonna have to give her a call.
Let me do it. I want to make sure that she invites you.
Pronto? Chi parla?
Hello, Caroline?
No, aspetti. non la capisco. Che sta dicendo? Chi è Caroline?
Hello, Caroline?
Penso che abbia sbagliato numero.
John, who's this? You dialed the wrong number.
Maybe I dialed the right number and the wrong person picked up.
That doesn't make any sense. Now let me call Caroline, please. Thank you. Hi, Caroline. So, John tells me you're having a double date on Saturday.
Oh, sorry, Charlotte. You weren't supposed to know about that. I didn't want you to feel left out.
Oh, well, I really don't have time to feel left out being, the mayor of Waldburg and with my studio and everything. But really, who's your date?
I'll invite her and she can see for herself.
What was that for?
I just wanted you to have a motive to make sure you'd come see that Trisha isn't real. I mean, is fake. I mean, isn't fake.
I get the picture. Oh, don't pick up. Might be that wrong number dialing back.
Him? He didn't seem so bad.
I wonder who Caroline's date is. Ooh, maybe it's that stranger we saw in town last month.
You still remember some random guy you saw in town a month ago?
Look, there aren't that many guys in Waldburg, so when you see one, you remember it. He's the most recent one.
Hi, guys. This is my date, Nick.
Oh, it's just him.
Just me?
Well, I thought maybe you'd be bringing that dude we saw in town last month.
Oh, man. I wish. He was like the cutest guy I've ever seen.
I'm sitting right here. Gosh, I hope Trisha gets here soon. Maybe she's stuck in traffic.
Or maybe she won't come because she doesn't exist.
Maybe. Hey! It's bad enough I have to be here with Nick. Now you're going to start annoying me too? If she doesn't get here soon, I'm going to have to start thinking of another way to prove she exists.
Come in.
Trisha, why didn't you show up yesterday?
How about I didn't feel like it? You're lucky I let you come today.
Oh, I know. Thank you for letting me come. I brought you these chocolates.
I hate this kind.
So how was your day?
Worse than yours.
The funniest thing happened yesterday. Charlotte said she doesn't believe you exist. So I was wondering if I might be able to take a picture of you to show.
Here, let me do it. I know the art of taking a good selfie.
Okay.
Hello?
Sorry. Thank you so much. I'm sure this will prove to Charlotte that you're actually real.
Why don't you go take it to her now? You're really getting on my nerves.
Okay, sorry. See ya, sweetheart.
See ya, idiot.
Charlotte, I have a picture of Trisha. Look.
John, you're not even in this picture. She could be some stranger off the street.
Charlotte, you have to believe me.
John, I do believe you. I've really been just teasing.
This whole time?
What are friends for? Hello?
Oh, risalve. Sa, l'ho chiamata perché sto cercando di capire che cos'è successo. Sono terribilmente confuso e non mi capacito di come mai lei abbia deciso di chiamarmi.
Oh, it's for you.
Hello? Is that you, Caroline? Charlotte, what's wrong? Are you dead?
No. I don't want to talk about it, okay?
Come on, Charlotte, you should tell us. It might be something that I could help you with.
Okay, it's just that I recently got some bad news. My grandparents, after 70 years of marriage, are getting a divorce. I don't get it. What's so funny?
I mean, come on. They're like over 90. What's the point?
Now, John, remember, divorce is always hardest on the kids, especially the grandkids.
Okay, you had your fun. But seriously, what am I going to do?
Hey, just wait to see who gets custody of your mother, and then you'll know where you stand.
No, seriously, have you considered marriage counseling? You know what happens when you let those problems fester for like 6 months or 60 years? No, but seriously, what is the problem?
You know, I really don't know if I want to talk to you guys about this anymore because you're both being big jerks.
I'm sorry, Charlotte. I promise we'll be better.
Okay, well, so my grandfather is mad at my grandmother because all she's been doing as of late is going out and clubbing, and my grandmother thinks my grandfather's new car is just to get chicks. You know what? Nope, it's not funny, and I'm leaving.
Oh, wait, Charlotte, we'll be better.
Hey, maybe your grandfather's going through a midlife crisis.
More like a late life disaster.
Hello?
Charlotte, please don't hang up. I really want to apologize for the way I behaved yesterday. Can I come over?
No, I can't. I'm just about to head out, but maybe I'll stop by on the way back.
Please do. I hope to see you soon.
Okay, bye. Hey, look, I really don't want to be mad at you, but I confided in you, and the things you said to me were really hurtful.
I know, Charlotte, and I'm so sorry. I was just thinking about it. I don't know, my parents are divorced, and my sister is, and I guess I'm just used to it. And we don't really hear that much about people of such mature age separating.
I guess that's true. I guess I was really surprised by it. That's why I took it so hard. Alright, well, thank you. I will talk to you later, I guess.
I'll see you. And if you need someone to talk to, I'll be here to listen. Quietly this time.
I appreciate it. Bye. Oh, gosh. John, how did you get there?
I walked over. Is that a picture of you when you were a kid?
Yeah. I was about 7, I think.
And are those other people in the picture your friends?
No, they're my grandparents, John. Gosh, it's just so weird, you know? This picture's tainted now. Look at the way they're smiling. Were they ever really sincere?
Is that why you're so upset, Charlotte?
Well, it's not just that. I've always kind of wanted to emulate their relationship. It seemed so sweet and caring and trusting. But I guess it's not just that either. Those were such happy times we all had together when I was young. And I haven't visited them in so long. I thought maybe someday if I went back, we could sort of bring back those old times. But now I know that they're truly gone. Forever.
Charlotte, don't let what happened now change your memories of the past. It's like you said, those times are gone.
Well, thank you for rubbing that in.
Oh, no. What I meant was, those times in the past, I'm sure, were genuine, and whatever went wrong happened later. And besides, look at everything you have now. You have friends, you have your own studio, you're the mayor of a town, for heaven's sake. And those memories are still good because they helped make you who you are today.
I guess you're right. I'm going to need a little time. Oh, where are you going?
Oh, to go buy a divorce present?
John, you don't get people presents when they get divorced.
Oh no, not for your grandparents, for you, to cheer you up.
And after that, you could have another close-up, and that would take us to the end.
Great. This is going to be such a good promo film for my studio. Thank you so much for helping me with it.
Not a problem. When do you think you'll be able to shoot it? Sometime this week?
Actually, could we maybe wait to film it when I get my new camera? I think it would look better if we could film it using that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It'll look so much more professional than the one you have right now.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. But, I mean, you have a point. All right, well, can I call you about a possible time?
Oh, sounds good. See ya.
Come in.
Hey Charlotte, did you film the ad yet for your photography studio?
No, because I need to get in that new camera first.
That's a good idea. You wouldn't want to use the old one in the ad. That would be so embarrassing.
Yes, John, thank you for mentioning that.
So, did you cast anyone for the ad yet?
Well, I'm the only person who's going to be in the ad, so I'm really the only person that needs to be there when it's filmed.
But don't you need someone to take pictures of? I know someone who's very photogenic.
We're just going to use old stock photos that I've taken over the years. And I know who you're going to recommend.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. You're going to recommend yourself because that's what you always do.
No, I wasn't. I was going to recommend Brenda. Weren't expecting that, were you?
Who is Brenda? Oh, you mean Caroline.
No, I mean Brenda. I don't know who she is, but she's not me, so you were wrong. However, if you do decide you need someone for the ad, I am available.
Thank you. We'll keep that in mind for an entire 2 seconds. But that's honestly a record. Hello?
Hi Charlotte, I was reading through some of programming information and noticed you have an ad spot on my channel coming up in a few weeks.
Yes, I do. We're just about ready to film it.
Well, I was wondering if you'd like to broadcast it on my show. I have a segment open that I need to fill.
Well, that sounds great. How much would it cost?
Well, free of charge. As a thank you for all your service to the National Photography Network the last few years.
That would be awesome. Thank you, Matt. When do you need it by?
If you could send it in by the end of this week, then I'd be able to get it on this weekend's broadcast.
Oh no. I don't think I'm going to have my new camera by then. Let me just call my supplier quickly. I will call you right back. Hello, Will?
Charlotte, how nice to hear from you. It's been over a week. Actually, maybe it was only 6 days. I think it was...
Please, Will, I have to call somebody back. If you could please just check the shipping status on my camera.
Sure thing, Charlotte. It'll only take me a few minutes. Actually, I have to go to the post office, then I have to run home, and then I gotta file out my tax report, and...
Never mind the details, Will. Just do it and make it fast.
Okay.
Charlotte, are you still on hold?
Oh my gosh, John, what time is it?
10 o'clock.
What? It's not this bright at 10 o'clock at night.
Charlotte, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. You've been on hold all night. When are you going to give up?
Alright, just a few more minutes. I'm sure he's just waiting for his computer to load.
Charlotte, face it. You spend more time on the phone with Will when he's not talking than when he is.
That's not strictly true. There was one time when he was telling me about the...
Are you going to get that? Charlotte, something came for you in the mail. It's your new camera.
I'll get it right this time. Oh, hi John. You're just in time. I was about to show Caroline this new magic trick that she taught me. Cool. Alright, so when I lift this up, there's a can underneath it. When I put it back down, it switches sides.
How did you do that?
Sorry, can't tell you.
Oh, come on, you have to tell me. I can't stand not knowing.
Not this time, John. Sorry.
You know what, Charlotte? You can do that if you want, but mark my words, you will pay for what you have done today to me. Pay!
Okay. Well, thank you so much for the soup cans.
Oh, you're welcome.
Come in.
Hey, Charlotte. So, have you heard the rumor going around town that you're a witch?
What? Hey, what'd you just call me?
No, not that word. Witch with a W.
Oh. Well, that's incredibly strange. Why are people thinking that?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe someone saw your little magic show and started talking about it in an incriminating way.
What have you told people exactly?
How did you know it was me?
Well, I mean, it hardly matters. Nobody's going to believe in something like that. It's not like it's the 17th century.
In Waldberg, it might as well be. You are hereby ordered to report to the Waldberg schoolhouse for a trial.
What? You can't do that. I'm the mayor. I have to set up the trials.
Not if you're the one who's accused. The trial's at noon tomorrow.
Well, this is ridiculous, and I'm not going.
But you're the mayor. How would it look if you don't uphold the very traditions you're supposed to preserve?
Fine, I'll go, but only because I'm so loyal to this town. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? It's not like they're going to burn me at the stake.
You're right. The more likely options are crushing you and drowning you. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, let this trial commence to destroy the evil mastermind who has been haunting our community for too long. I will be the prosecutor, and Caroline will be defending the accused.
Burn the witch!
Thank you. Your opinion is noted. As all of you have probably realized, Charlotte has been an enigma in our community for too long. She lives in the outskirts of town, and who knows what bruise she can cause them.
Down with the witches!
Jeez, calm down.
I would like to point out 3 things. First, Charlotte is a respected member of our community. Second, even I could tell you how this magic trick in question was performed. And thirdly, John, is prosecuting her.
That is a good point.
Hey, don't change your mind yet. I didn't get to question the witness. So, Charlotte, considering the extreme evidence against you, who have you put your hexes on? Who's next?
No one is next. I am not a witch. This is ridiculous and idiotic.
Of course, there's only one way we can tell for sure. We'll tie her up and throw her in a river. If she floats, we'll know she's using witchcraft. If she sinks and drowns, well then we'll know she was innocent.
Is this trial almost over? My favorite show's on at 1. I vote not guilty.
Me too. Can we finish, please? I don't even know why I came down here.
In a shocking result, Charlotte is acquitted of all charges. She's not a witch.
I didn't get to finish my questioning.
John, what exactly would you have done if I had been proven guilty and they tied me to a stake and tried to burn me?
Don't worry, I would have told them it was a joke before it got quite that far. I just wanted to get back at you for that magic trick.
I don't know about that, John. I've been hearing some interesting rumors about you. Are you sure you're not a witch?
What do you mean? Where did you get that idea?
I don't know, maybe somebody said something about you in a sort of incriminating fashion?
You won't let them burn me, will you?
Oh, no, I'll tell them it's a joke before it gets that far. Maybe.
Hey Charlotte, check out this magic trick. I can balance these 2 forks on this glass.
I really can't wait until Caroline gets here.
Why? Don't you find my trick pretty amusing?
Charlotte, what happened to your car? The fender's all dented up.
Oh, well, I may have rubbed up against a telephone pole yesterday and it got a little bit scratched up.
You know what they say about women drivers.
Oh, John? What do they say about women drivers?
You know, that they're bad at driving.
They aren't the only ones who are bad at things.
Hey, you can't judge me based on this one trick.
Oh? Look who's upset about generalizations. How do you think it makes me feel to be categorized as a bad driver just because certain other women happen to be? No, not you, Charlotte. I'm talking about other bad women drivers.
Oh, come on. Everybody knows that men are better at becoming one with the machine than women.
Are you really telling me that all men are better than all women at driving?
Well, sure.
That is the most ignorant, judgmental thing
Charlotte, let it be. Foolish minds think foolish things.
Yeah, hey.
Your TV, but your car wasn't in the driveway. Where is it?
Someone's borrowing it.
Who?
Oprah Winfrey, Madame Tamasha. I mean, Mr. Simon. That would make more sense.
Wow, John, you almost got me with that one. But really, who has it?
Promise you won't laugh. It's at the body shop in Mapletown. I had a little accident and damaged the front end.
You, Mr. Perfect Driver, got into a car accident?
You didn't like it when I made fun of you.
John, I just remembered I had to make a little phone call. Bye. Caroline, guess what? John just got into a car accident.
That's great news! I mean, for us, not for him. Now we have the perfect opportunity to get some revenge.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it did feel really bad when he made fun of us for being bad drivers.
What, do you think he learned his lesson? Men never apologize. We need to do something to get him back.
I've got it. Alright, so Matt wants me to demonstrate my new camera that I got on the talk show in a few days. I'll just go down and take a few pictures of John's wrecked car to show on national television. It'll be great. Bye, gotta go. Come in.
Hi, Charlotte.
Oh, hello, John. You're just in time for the National Photography Talk Show.
You mean just in time to leave? I hate that show.
Now, wait just 1 minute. You wanted to talk to me, and we can talk after the first segment is finished.
Actually, what I wanted to say will only take a minute. I wanted to apologize for making fun of your driving. I guess the accident I had was sort of a wake-up call, and, well, it made me realize that not all men or all women are good or bad drivers.
Welcome to the National Photography Talk Show. We have a lot to talk about today, so we're going to dive straight right into the first segment on the new Canon camera. Our correspondent Charlotte Ferris recently purchased this model and sent in some photos that we'd like to show. She calls her collection John Adams' Car. I mean, look at those vibrant colours of those scrapes and that clear focus on those scratches. And now she has some close-up pictures. Look at the detail. You can see every dent stick is right there in front of you.
Charlotte, why are there pictures of my damaged car on your talk show?
John, I'm so sorry. We had no idea you would apologize. Look, Caroline thought it would be really funny to get back at you for your comments on women drivers. Well, we didn't know you were going to apologize because men never apologize. Look, I guess we were wrong, and I'm very, very sorry.
You know, Charlotte, I learned my lesson. Never stereotype based on gender. Unfortunately, you'll never learn that lesson because you're a woman and women always jump to conclusions. Charlotte, why do you think it is that cats can fly but dogs can't?
Cats can't fly, John.
Really?
Hello?
You're right, they can't.
Oh yeah, sure. What should be the name and password? Okay, got it. Alright, I'll let you know if there's anything important. That was Trisha. She doesn't have internet access, so she wants me to check her email for her.
Really? So, Charlotte, what is Trisha's password?
That is very private information, and it's going to be hidden very carefully.
Oh, come on, Charlotte. Trisha is my girlfriend. She doesn't have any secrets from me. And besides, if you don't tell me, I'll go crazy not knowing on our date tonight.
Well, if she doesn't have any secrets from you, why don't you just ask her?
She wouldn't tell me such personal information. Fine, I can tell you're not going to budge, so I'll just take a cookie instead. See ya. Charlotte, have you heard anything from Trisha lately? She hasn't answered my messages in days.
Well, are you sure they're all getting through?
Well, I sent like 50 of them just this morning. Some of them must be going through. I better go send another one.
Hello?
Trisha, it's Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte, you would not believe the horrible date I had last night.
Last night? But John stayed home last night.
It wasn't John. I'm not seeing him anymore. It was someone so much worse.
Wait a minute, Trisha.
I know what you're gonna say. Who could be worse than John, right?
No, I was wondering why you weren't with John. I get not seeing him anymore, but don't you think you should at least call him up and tell him?
Nah, I just don't have any time. So let me tell you how horrible my date was.
Trisha, I'm sorry, but I have to go. You know what? I'm not sorry. Ugh. To John from Trisha.
Hey, Charlotte, can I talk to you for a minute? I got an email from Trisha, and I want to read it to you. It says, Dear John, I'm sorry I haven't been returning any of your calls, but I guess I just didn't know what to say. I'm sorry I have to be so... What's that word mean?
Blunt. It means obvious.
Oh, right. I'm sorry I have to be so blunt, but I think we should stop seeing each other. I realized over the last few days that I don't deserve you. You're a great guy and it's no one's fault, it's just not working out. I'm sorry, from Trisha. What do you think it means? Is she trying to break up with me?
No, she's trying to ask you to the prom. Come on, what do you think it means?
I just can't believe it. I didn't see it coming. I guess I'm just not good enough for her.
Well, come on now, you heard what she wrote. She doesn't deserve you. Look, this will make you feel better. Tell me one good thing about yourself, something you're good at.
Well, I'm good at being bad at things.
No, come on. Think a little harder than that. What are you really, really good at?
I'm good at wasting time.
No, never mind that game. Okay, so how about you call up Jess or Susan? That'll take your mind off it.
I don't know. Jess has big teeth and Susan has weird hair.
Well, gosh, do you have an issue with everybody?
Pretty much. Caroline has big eyes and Mr. Simon has a big nose and you have big ears.
Well, you have a big mouth. How about that girl, Sylvia, that Will and I found? Or do you have some kind of big problem with her?
Yeah, turns out she's married. Hey. Is this Trisha's email information? Why were you using it?
Okay, look, let me explain. I felt really, really bad about what happened with you and Trisha, and I felt that it was really, really wrong she didn't call you. I'm sorry that I forged the note, but I wanted to make you feel better about all that happened. But I can see now that I just made everything worse. You have every right to be mad with me.
You know what? I don't even really care that much about the breakup anymore.
You don't?
Knowing that I have a friend who cares as much about me as you do, well, that's worth a whole lot more.